Finding the perfect guitar amp is a nightmare. There are too many choices, too much hype, and the second you think you found the one, boom, there's a new model claiming to be even better. But here's the deal, in 2025, the game has changed. The best amps are no longer just about big brand names or vintage tones. Some of the biggest surprises are coming from unexpected places, and trust me, you don't want to drop your hard-earned cash on an amp that's gonna feel outdated in a year. So today, I'm breaking down the 5 best amps you can actually rely on in 2025, whether you're shredding on stage, jamming in your bedroom, or recording your next masterpiece. Before we dive into the list, let's talk about what actually makes an amp worth your money in 2025. Because let's be honest, just slapping a big name on an amp doesn't mean it's the best. The world of guitar amps has evolved, and in 2025, these are the 4 things you should care about. The first is killer sound quality. Whether it's warm tube saturation, pristine cleans, or high gain punch, an amp should sound like magic the moment you plug in. No weird digital fizz, no lifeless tones, just pure sonic gold. Versatility is also crucial. Today's amps aren't just for one genre. The best amps in 2025 should handle everything, from bedroom practice to live gigs, from blues to metal. Future-proof features matter more than ever. We're living in the digital age. The best amps shouldn't just sound good. They should make your life easier. Built-in impulse responses, power scaling, and lightweight designs are what separate a 2025 amp from outdated relic. Finally, you want the best bang for your buck. Let's be real, guitar gear isn't cheap, but the amps I'm about to show you give you the most value possible for your hard-earned cash. Whether it's tone, features, or reliability, you're getting the best of the best. So with that in mind, let's get into the list. Now let's break down the 5 best guitar amps you can actually rely on this year. Each amp here is built to last, packed with features, and most importantly, sounds amazing. Let's start with one that blends vintage tone with modern innovation. The first amp on our list is the Fender Tone Master Twin Reverb. Classic Fender tone, but 21st century technology. It is priced at around $1,299. Why it's awesome. The twin reverb sound, but without the insane weight. All digital but captures every nuance of a tube amp. Built-in IR outputs for direct recording and silent playing. Lightweight, your back will thank you. Who it's for? If you're a gigging musician who loves classic clean tones but hates carrying a 65-pound tube amp, this is for you. If you want vintage tone, but modern convenience, who might not like it? If you're a tube purist who only wants the warmth of real tubes, this isn't for you. If you're into high-gain metal, this amp won't give you that crushing distortion. How does it sound? Think John Mayer, the Rolling Stones, and classic Fender cleans. The reverb is lush, the headroom is massive, and the breakup is just as sweet as the original tube version. This amp proves that digital modeling is finally catching up to the real thing. Next on the list is the Marshall Studio 900. This amp delivers the legendary Marshall Crunch in a more compact and modern format. The legendary Marshall Crunch, but made for the modern player. The Marshall Studio 900 head is priced at around $1,299. If you want to get it all together, the Studio 900 combo is for around $1,499. All links to the amps are there in the description below. Why this amp rocks. Authentic JCM 900 style tone in a compact head. 20 watts, 5 watts power scaling for both stage and home use. Classic Marshall tube overdrive. Rich, warm, and punchy. Built-in DI output for recording or silent practice. So who should buy it? If you love classic Marshall tone, but need something more manageable. Perfect for gigging rock and blues players. So who will it not be a good choice for? If you need super clean tones, this amp is naturally gritty. If you play a lot of metal, you might need a boost pedal. Most importantly, how does it sound? Think AC/DC, Guns N' Roses, Foo Fighters, punchy mids, roaring overdrive, and tight low-end crunch. Marshall nailed it with this one. It's everything that guitarists love about their big amps, but in a portable, modern package. For players who want the ultimate amp in tone and versatility, the Mesa Boogie Mark II-C plus 1X12 combo is an absolute beast. It is a legendary amp reborn for 2025, priced at $3,899. What sets it apart? The holy grail of Mesa Boogie tones. From creamy cleans to brutal distortion, this amp does it all. Hand-built, premium components for unmatched quality. Switchable power modes, 100 watts, 60 watts for flexibility. Who will it be a perfect match for? If you're a tone perfectionist and want the best amp possible. If you love progressive rock, metal, or blues, this amp is a beast. What can be some reasons for you to avoid it? It's expensive. You're paying for premium craftsmanship. It's not the lightest amp, so consider that if you gig a lot. And most importantly, how does it sound? Liquid lead tones, buttery cleans, and aggressive high-gain crunch. Think Metallica, Dream Theater, and Santana. One of the most legendary amps ever made, now better than ever. The Blackstar ID Core V4 is a fantastic option for players looking for an affordable, feature-packed amp. The Blackstar ID Core V4 is a budget-friendly amp with insane versatility, priced at around $229. Why you'll love it. Stereo speakers for massive sound. Tons of amp models, blues, rock, metal, anything. USB output for recording directly into your computer. Crazy good value for the price. So it's best for which kind of a guitarist? Beginners and home players who want a ton of tones in one box. If you record a lot, the USB direct out is a game changer. However, there are some reasons to not like it. It's not a real tube amp, so don't expect tube warmth. Also, some gigging musicians might want something with more power. Let's now get to the all-important sound. The sound of this amp is versatile and modern. Great cleans, solid crunch, and even heavy distortion for metalheads. For the price, this is one of the best amps you can buy. The final amp on this list is the Boss Katana Artist Gen 3, which is one of the most well-rounded amplifiers available in 2025. It's the ultimate all-rounder amp. It is priced at around $599. Why it's awesome. Tons of built-in amp models and effects. Crystal clear cleans and roaring distortion. Great for gigs, practice, or recording. Insane value for the features you get. Who will absolutely love it? If you need one amp that does it all, this is for you. Great for live players in home studios. You, however, might not like it. If you are a tube purist who will definitely miss the warmth of real tubes. Finally, what does the sound like? Well, to put it simply, classic rock, blues, metal, this amp can handle it all. If you want maximum versatility, this is the amp to get. So, which amp is your perfect match? If you want the ultimate pro amp, go for the Mesa Boogie Mark II IC Plus. If you love vintage sound but want something lighter, the Fender Tone Master Twin Reverb is perfect. If you're on a budget and need serious versatility, the Blackstar ID Core V4 is an amazing choice. If you're a giddy musician, the Marshall Studio 900 is a reliable workhorse. And if you want the best all-around amp for multiple styles, the Katana Artist Gen 3 is a great pick. Drop a comment below and let me know which amp you choose. Do like, share, and subscribe to Up on Top for more videos like this one. Make sure to hit the bell icon too.